What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, retired legendary Hall of Fame iconic superstar boxer turned promoter and founder of Mayweather Promotions, that being none other than 50-0, the man known as Money, Floyd Money Mayweather Jr. He weighs in and responds back to his ace fighter, undefeated 3-division world champion, superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, who has 26 wins, no loss and no draw, 24 big wins by way of knockout. He is 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach, heading into a showdown May 28th with fellow stablemate, another Mayweather Promotion fighter, undefeated lightweight WBA title interim contender in Rolando Rolly Romero, who is 14 wins, no loss and no draw, 12 wins by way of knockout. 26 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. That's scheduled to take place May 28th. Now, Floyd Mayweather, Gervonta Tank Davis, he held this opening press conference for the fight between himself and Rolando Rolly Romero yesterday. And Floyd Mayweather decided to announce that he is going to be coming back and having a fight with his late great legendary uncle, retired well-renowned trainer and former world champion Roger Mayweather's protege in Dangerous Don Moore, who is 18 wins, no loss and no draw, 12 wins by way of knockout, 5'10" with a 74-inch arm reach. So Floyd Mayweather is going to face off against Dangerous Don Moore May 14th in Dubai on the heliport. Now, we already know previously Gervonta Tank Davis took to his social media and he stated that he has this last fight with Rolando Rolly Romero, and then his contract is up and he's parting ways, and he's going to pursue focusing on his own promotional company and GTD Promotions and Gervonta Tank Davis Promotions, okay? And so he stated that the only reason he's fighting, and he called Rolly a clown, is because Floyd Mayweather Promotions knows that I'm leaving. My contract is up and they got me fighting this dude. It's an in-house fight to keep everything in-house. He continues to go on and expressing his discomfort and displeasure with how he's being treated and how he's being promoted with Mayweather Promotions. With that said, Floyd Mayweather announces his fight and his comeback at the same time Gervonta Tank Davis is having his press conference, okay? And Floyd Mayweather has his own press conference with Dangerous Don Moore, UFC legend Anderson Silva. He's on the press conference, obviously, at the very same time. So Gervonta Tank Davis, he takes to social media again. He says no matter how much money a person have, they still could be jealous of another person, alluding to Floyd Mayweather being jealous of himself, okay? Floyd Mayweather now responds, and Floyd Mayweather, he says that a lot of people are not happy that he can milk the game of boxing, still make 40, 50, 60 million dollars to do exhibition styles. But this is not an exhibition. This is an 8-round fight for Floyd Mayweather, one in which many people start to believe that Floyd Mayweather may actually have another actual fight in the ranking system that'll count against his record. And this is testing the waters. We have his new trainer, obviously. Roger Mayweather has transitioned, who was his longtime trainer, and his father, Floyd Joy Mayweather Sr., he is, retired. Okay, so he has another trainer in Gerald, GT the Great, who's another Padman trainer. And Floyd Mayweather at 45 years old doesn't really need a trainer. And GT the Great, he stated that he believes Floyd Mayweather is going to have one more big fight in his career. So many people feel like this is a stepping stone. And when Floyd Mayweather says something, everybody listens. But do they? So Floyd Mayweather is not happy that everybody's not listening. And so Floyd Mayweather, he stated that in response to Gervonta Tank Davis, and he also threw in NBA superstar title world champion Kyrie Irving in the mix. He stated that to throw it off. Initially, he put up a post of him and Kyrie Irving, and he stated that, Kyrie Irving is a great player. He should just listen to me, so on and so forth. Well, now he reiterates in response to Gervonta Tank Davis, and he says that if these athletes listen to me, they could be billionaires as well, okay? But don't be mad at me for being able to milk the game. it's all about timing. Okay, Gervonta Tank Davis, I highly doubt that he's mad at Floyd Mayweather for Floyd Mayweather getting an exhibition bout and making 40 to 50 to 60 million, however much money he's gonna make fighting Dangerous Don Moore. Okay, it's the timing, right? Your timing is clashing with his timing. Okay, and so because of that, that's what gets Gervonta Tank Davis. You're trying to overshadow him. Okay, you're stealing some of his limelight. And so that's what ruffles his feathers, okay? It's not the fact that Floyd Mayweather is very calculated in his approach. Floyd Mayweather is very calculated in how he does things. Floyd Mayweather is very well, much so aware that, Gervonta Tank Davis is not saying that, is not mad because he's going to have another fight and a comeback fight. We saw Mayweather Promotions CEO Leonard Ellerbe, he responded. And Leonard Ellerbe, he stated that Floyd Mayweather don't have to be present because Leonard Ellerbe is the CEO of Mayweather Promotions. So he's the one that carries the load, which is understandable. And Leonard Ellerbe does seemingly do all the heavy lifting, in my opinion. You see Leonard Ellerbe at every single thing. So I'm 1,000% in agreement with Leonard Ellerbe. I believe that 1,000% Leonard Ellerbe does the heavy lifting. He's the figurehead. He's the face of the Mayweather Promotions. He does all the work. He does all the interviews. He does all the heavy lifting and takes the burden off of Floyd Mayweather completely, as he did when Floyd Mayweather was actively fighting as well. So this is no slight to Leonard Ellerbe, because this is something Leonard Ellerbe has been doing. When Floyd Mayweather was active, he still was doing this work, and kudos to Leonard Ellerbe. But the problem is that Floyd Mayweather announcing his fight, he's still the biggest commodity in the sport of boxing, if you ask me. He's a bigger commodity in the sport of boxing than 4-division world champion, rival, Mexican superstar boxer who's currently the undisputed super middleweight in Saul Canelo Alvarez, who's considered the face of the sport of boxing, okay, who's considered top 3, if not number 1, best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, with a record of 57 wins, 1 loss, 2 draws, 39 big wins by way of knockout at 31, 32 years of age. His only loss and that only blemish came to Floyd Mayweather back in 2013. So he's considered the face, the cash cow, and the face of the sport of boxing, which I have no doubt. The problem that I have is that Floyd Mayweather is still a bigger superstar than Canelo Alvarez. And most people won't compete with Canelo Alvarez on dates. So Floyd Mayweather announcing his date May 14th, when you have a young up-and-coming welterweight superstar title contender like Jerron Boots Ennis competing for an IBF mandatory position as a co-main event on a pay-per-view to a highly anticipated undisputed rematch between Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano. So that same date, you taking some of the limelight from those fighters. You understand? And so that's where the issue comes in, and he's still the biggest commodity, so he eclipses their star status. Gervonta Tank Davis is a superstar. Gervonta Tank Davis is seen as the cash cow from junior welterweight on down, no doubt, for sure. But he can't compete with Floyd Mayweather. So when Floyd Mayweather on the same day, and we know Floyd Mayweather, he's strategic about everything. He's calculated about everything. So the same day that Floyd Mayweather is having Gervonta Tank Davis press conference with Mayweather Promotions, he's having his press conference. So now people are going to be split at the very least, or migrate to what Floyd Mayweather is doing, because he very well so much is living in the minds of all of these boxing fans, casual or hardcore. Whether you like him or don't, you want to see what he's doing, like he's been doing his whole career. People pay to see me lose. That's a fact. And so regardless of him being 45 years old and retired, people still have interest. He draws the interest of everybody. And so with that said, he's going to draw the interest and the attention from the young fighters who are trying to build their way to where he's currently at. So when Leonard Ellerbe says that he don't have to be present, I agree, don't have to be present, because Leonard Ellerbe is very well known in this position. No, he don't have to be present, but he shouldn't be competing, is what Gervonta Tank Davis and the fans are getting at. And so Floyd Mayweather, he says that if everybody listened and follow his blueprint or his green print, then they would be successful. Well, they're trying to, but you have to also get out the way so they can follow it as well. Having a press conference on the same day, you should tell, today is Friday. Today, Floyd Mayweather could have said, listen, I have one of my fighters, their press conference is going to be Thursday. If the investment group in Dubai is saying, well, listen, we got to have it on this day. Well, I need to have it on Friday because me, myself, as a businessman, I have one of my fighters having a press conference this day. So can we move it to Friday? He could have had his press conference today. There's nothing happening today. Not simultaneously. That's strategic. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out moving forward. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.